Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Isekai Quartet Season 2, Episode 5. Yeah, Episode 5. Did I do 4? I did do 4. Okay. Um, so I apologize for how long it's been since a video has been uploaded. Um, I had a couple of things not last week but the week before that totally threw off my schedule. Not only that, but I've got a new work schedule. I'm actually going in earlier than I used to, by an hour. So I actually have to go to sleep a lot earlier, if I want to get up in time in order to not spend 2.5 hours in traffic. Um, So yeah, I believe it was 2 Saturdays ago, the Saturday before the Super Bowl. For those who watch football, um, normally I try to spend Saturdays watching as many videos as I can that I did not get to watch throughout the week, plus what I have to watch for Saturday. And so usually my routine is to go to work, come home, eat dinner, take a quick nap, because usually I'm pretty tired at around that time, and then do my videos. Um, so I had set my alarm. It's going to take an hour nap, and ended up taking a 10-hour nap. I don't remember waking up and turning off my alarm, but apparently I did, because it did not say I missed my alarm. And then that Sunday was the Super Bowl. So I actually spent, I think, the first hour of the Super Bowl driving to get hot wings or chicken wings for my grandmother. And yeah, so I missed the first quarter and a half of the Super Bowl. But I did watch the rest, and thankfully the team I wanted to win ended up winning. Being a Raiders fan, I hate the 49ers. So, yeah, I would rather root for any team other than them. I don't care who they're playing. Not that the Raiders do very well in the game anyway, but still. As long as the 49ers lose, I don't care. So yeah, that totally threw off everything, and I figured I'd just double up videos throughout the week. So I thought, okay, I'll get home a little earlier, maybe I can start a little earlier and do all my stuff, but that hasn't been the case. So now I gotta try to figure out a good schedule to actually do videos throughout the week without getting tired and falling asleep while I'm watching them. Okay, well, anyway, last episode they took a test. And they were told, obviously no cheating. And I think they were all pretty much expecting Ainz to do the best during this test. At least his people expected it, because they think so highly of him. And he was actually incredibly worried because he didn't remember anything from the test. Or not from the test, but from what they've studied. As it turns out, that one guy from his world, something actor, he made the test. And they actually tried to get, because Aqua's not, she challenged Ainz to see who would get the highest score on the test. And she's not that smart. Her intelligence score is maxed out, and it's incredibly low. So they went to, oh god, what's her name? Chris, to see if she could help Aqua study. Um, and she was with that one girl from ReZero, the thief. I can't remember her name. Um, she explained that since they're both thieves, they get along, and they pretty much do. And Chris pretty much explained that Kazuma is basically a thief as well because she taught him, or at least gave him the ability to learn all of her skills, because you see the skill, you're able to learn it if you put the points towards it. So he's learned, I guess, a few skills from her. So he's a thief as well. Anyway, I guess they help Aqua. And during the test, Ainz actually decides to use a spell to freeze time. So he was going to cheat. What he didn't expect was that Aqua would not be affected by it. She actually was pretty surprised when nobody was moving and was wondering what was going on. And then actually went over to Kazuma and was going to copy his answers. Tanya was not affected by it. He pretty much figured that since she's able to communicate with a god, being X, that it doesn't affect her. And it didn't affect Subaru either. I'm assuming his was because of his curse, but I don't know. They didn't come up with any kind of explanation as to why he was not affected by this spell. But yeah, he wasn't affected. And then Tanya's yelling at Aqua for being brave enough to try to cheat in front of her, and Ainz stops the spell, and everybody runs to their desk except for Aqua, who's like, "What's going on?" And then Roswald basically sends her out into the hall, and she failed. Ainz ended up getting the highest score on the test because, lucky for him, the guy that did do the test, I guess, put all of the answers. It was one of those Scantron sheets where you just put the pencil in your answer, like a C or D or whatever, multiple choice and all that. And he made the answer so that it would make his face on the sheet. Ainz realized that after a little bit of looking at his answers and just did that, and he got 100%. So, yeah. Poor Aqua. Anyway, I've seen screenshots from this episode, so I know it's a Valentine's Day episode, which was yesterday, because it's still 11 p.m. here. So yesterday was Valentine's Day. Hope you all had a good day, and if you didn't have anybody to spend Valentine's Day with, then, join the club. Anyway, let's get into this. Alright, so the video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.